Be different, man. Be different, and don't do the same stuff that everybody else do. People lose respect for you when you do that, right? People lose respect for you when you do that. And you got some people that I don't care how much you talk to them, right? I don't care how much you make sense to them. They ain't gonna listen to you. I'm talking here specifically this video because, as I said before in my previous lesson, I'm an educator. I educate people, and when I'm talking, I may use lessons. Yes, I may use lessons from things that happen in my daily life. I may use lessons from things that may happen on some, currently, or certain scenarios. Yes, I would. But when I would see those things and I would use them as a lesson, I will talk to the masses of the people who was watching my lessons, or those couple of people who watching my lessons, because I don't have that many views. But the people who are watching my lessons, I'm speaking to everybody. Because when I make these lessons on YouTube, I make them so that you can be different from me, not so you can be like me. I don't want to see another me. You feel what I'm saying? That's qualities of a leader. The quality of a leader is you see the potential of a person, right? And you give them what they need, and you just let them fly their own wings. You let them fly. You feel what I'm saying? You teach them how to fly, and you say, listen, fly you see what I'm saying? Now it's time for you to fly on your own. You don't need me anymore. You don't have to fly the same way I fly. I may flap my wings this way. You don't have to flap your wings the same exact way. You can flap your wings differently, right? You can flap your wings, and it may sound crazy what I'm saying, but people who understand the point, they know that I'm actually going somewhere with this, right? Why don't you flap your wings in a way that made people say, whoa, I never seen a bird fly like that before. Matter of fact, just speaking of that, I'm going to use that as an example. Why is it that birds, when we see birds fly in the air, why is it that birds, right, we see it, but we don't see it? And what I mean by that, we see it, but we don't even really pay close attention to it because we see it so often. Say, for example, you see a bird in the sky, and the bird is flying with his wings like as opposed to on the side, flapping up and down. It's flapping up and down, but the wings is flapping right in front of you, in front of its face, up and down, and that's the way it flies. Now, that right there, I don't care. It can be an eagle flying. It can be a pigeon flying, right? It can be a hawk flying. It could be a hummingbird flying. No matter what it is, but if anybody, I don't care who it is, any walks of life, if they see a bird flying just like that, it will catch everybody's attention. They will be like, yo, do you see that? Dang, you see how that? I never seen a bird flying like that. That would be the talk of the town right there. Why? For one reason only. Not because of the color, not because of the size of the bird, but because the bird is doing something different. Listen, hear me. I want y'all to hear what I'm saying. Because I'm dropping some knowledge on y'all. Because the bird is doing something different. It's different. You feel what I'm saying? Do something different. Shout out to my man Jelani Fragrance. Jelani Fragrance, man. Different. That cat is different. His swag is different. You know what I'm saying? He brings style to the oils, man. You feel me? If I'm not mistaken, I think the brother's Somalian, by the way. Shout out to you, my man, for sure. You feel what I'm saying? Bring your own swag to it, man. Stop doing the same stuff that everybody else do. That's the reason why that's the reason why people, you don't amaze people. You're supposed to amaze people. I'm going to tell you something. This shows you how you're not different. When you're selling your product, you don't amaze nobody. You don't amaze anybody. I'm not talking about amaze them by the scent of the fragrance, but just by your sales pitch, you don't amaze them. There's been times where I would actually come up to customers. I was like, hey, how y'all doing today? Listen, ladies, I got a free sample for y'all. Listen, smell this. Whoop. I rub it on them. What's that called? This is called her bankroll. And I said, listen, I'm going to tell you the reason why I call it her bankroll. When you cash your check, this is what you put on right here. Or everybody busts out laughing. You feel what I'm saying? So guess what? What's going to happen is, next one.